Joanna. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to talk to you about 5 things that ought to be asked often in every type of relationship. Let's get into it. Number 1, am I immediately addressing something when it comes up? Have you ever felt something in your gut, like this gut feeling in your body that, oh, that just doesn't sit right with me? Pause, notice inside, and take a moment to ask yourself, what is it about this interaction that felt sticky? That's the key. When you pause and do that for yourself, you build the bridge between that gut instinct and intuition and relating with other people, which is so fulfilling when we start to build that bridge and capacity within us to show up in any type of relationship in this way. So that's number 1. Number 2, how is my gut and heart here? So I need to make a disclaimer. I love you with my heart and my gut. Do not make decisions or go on whims or impulses only with your heart, because our heart needs to be grounded, like physically rooted through our whole body, through our hips, through our legs, and our feet into the earth. I find in the world of personal development, a lot of people speak to living from their heart, following their heart and their dreams and their goals from their heart. And that is so on point in so many aspects. There's nothing wrong with that. However, when we make decisions solely from our heart, there's a discord. There's not a full alignment with the rest of our body and therefore life. So often we make these choices with our heart and we get disappointed, or it could be just a great learning curve. There's a lot of research out there from neuroscientists that actually say that our gut is our first brain. When we're humans developing, we feel before we can think and speak and formulate thoughts and let that come through our voice, right? So it kind of goes, it's getting a little bit esoteric, you know? Our brain here, which most of us know so much more about, is our second brain. So number 2 is, how is my heart and gut? How is that connection for you in this relationship? Make choices in your relationships, in all types of your relationships, with your full body. Number 3, do you feel free in this relationship? This relationship with yourself, do you feel free within yourself? Do you feel free when you interact with this person? Does this person project critical thoughts or ideas towards you? Like, are they projecting their own shit onto you? And do you need that in your life? No, no one needs that. I mean, if you're in a close relationship with this person, then of course you can call them out and be like, hey, this is what I'm noticing. Like, what's going on here? Let's shift this, right? And see where they're at. First of all, how do you define freedom? Because everyone has their own version of what that means to them, right? So maybe for you, freedom means being able and willing to make your own choices in every moment, regardless of how it affects the other person. Like, so many of us are super caring, big-hearted people who love to serve and help others. Anyone? And so therefore that affects our decision making. When we make a choice to speak out, oh, it could hurt this person, so I'm just going to hold it in. No, don't do that. There's a way to deliver your truth, in essence, deliver your truth with grace and compassion. And it, at the end of the day, even if it feels a little bit rough, if you disagree with someone about something, at the end of the day, both of you are going to feel freer and more expansive because you express your truth. You didn't hold it in, you didn't step on it and stuff it down and say to yourself, like, that's okay, I'll deal with it later, or that person's feelings or opinion is more important than mine. No. What does freedom mean to you? Maybe it means not being affected by other people's well-being. So if someone's sick or upset, you can be there for that person if you choose to, as support, as, you know, a family member, to support and show them affection and love. However, your being will still be contained in itself, and you won't feel bad. Like, there's a difference between empathy and martyrdom, which if you're a sensitive person or someone that has had challenges with boundaries, this is an awesome practice for you. Boundaries, what does freedom mean for you? Number 4, are you allowing or making space for nourishment? What is nourishment? When I say nourishment, I think of a trip with family or friends in nature that's really, you know, you unplug from emails and social media and you really slow down, relax, take in your surroundings, nature, and are more at one with Mother Earth, simply put. So what are you doing to make space for nourishment, to receive nourishment, and to give nourishment? If your past maybe hasn't been super nourishing, that's going to be a challenge for sure. If you're of the mindset of, I can do everything myself, I don't need help, I'm a go-getter, I'm a high achiever, I'm going to power through this, and I don't need anyone to help me. Sound familiar? I hear ya. Then you're going to have to pay extra attention to where you feel resistance for receiving nourishment and also giving nourishment. Number 5. Number 5 is number 5. 5. Number 5. Am I repeating what I have not repaired? In relationships, our relationships start out when we're young, right? We have a caregiver, we have a mom, we have a dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever is that person that tells us basically that the world is safe. This is when we're a baby, or a baby to, you know, like 10 years old or teenager as well. In that time period of our life, we are bound to have ruptures or tears in relationship where there's some discord, where we have a falling out with someone and it's not repaired. Basically, this means that we have a need and our needs are not being met. It's work to figure out what you need in a relationship. It's work to figure out what someone can provide for you, and of course what you can provide for them in a relationship. So there's layers to this, yeah? But we are blessed that we will be presented with people in our life where we have the opportunity to repair the things from the past that we haven't repaired or haven't brought into light. It is an opportunity to look with a new lens into the past and ask, when I was a kid with my parents, with my guardians and friends, what did not serve me then that I still run into today? In a different light, of course, is probably not the exact same thing, or maybe it is, doesn't matter. So we have a beautiful opportunity here to mend that from the past, which hasn't served us or fulfilled our needs, our basic needs in a relationship. And now we can look at it and mend and repair that so that we can blossom into the human that we're meant to be. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something.